In long division, how do you know when you need to use a zero in your quotient? When the divisor is too large to go into the number you're working with, you can write 0 in the quotient and bring down the next digit. Let's see how this works by dividing 856 by 8. Step 1. Divide. 8 goes into 8 one time. Write the 1 above the 8. Step 2. Multiply. 1 times 8 equals 8. Write 8 under the 8. Step 3. Subtract. 8 minus 8 is 0. Step 4. Bring down. Bring down the 5 to make 5. Now, does 8 go into 5? No, 8 is too large. When this happens, write 0 in the quotient above the 5. Then bring down the next digit, which is 6, to make 56. Repeat the steps. Divide. 8 goes into 56 7 times. Write the 7 above the 6. Multiply. 7 times 8 equals 56. Subtract. 56 minus 56 is 0. There is nothing left to bring down. The quotient is 107. If the divisor doesn't go into the number you're working with, write 0 in the quotient. Then bring down the next digit and continue dividing. One important reminder: always write the 0 in your quotient to keep the place values aligned correctly. Never leave a blank space. Now it's your turn. 824 divided by 4. Let's work through it together. Divide. 4 goes into 8 how many times? 2 times. Write the 2 above the 8. Multiply. 2 times 4 equals what? It's 8. Write it under the 8. Subtract. 8 minus 8 is? The answer is 0. Bring down the 2 to make 2. Does 4 go into 2? No. Write 0 above the 2 in the quotient. Bring down the 4 to make 24. Divide. 4 goes into 24 how many times? 6 times. Write the 6 above the 4. Multiply. 6 times 4 equals? It's 24. Subtract. 24 minus 24 is? Yes, 0. There is nothing left to bring down. The quotient is 206. When the divisor is too large for the number you're working with, write 0 in the quotient. Then bring down the next digit and keep dividing.